Thank you. How many of you people's lives have been affected by breast cancer? Same here. My wife's mother died when she was 2 years old, and she just is recovering from surgery 3 weeks ago. So it's a subject very near to my heart. As you can see, breast cancer is a serious problem. Just so far, 3 women in the United States have died. Even though we spend a tremendous amount of capital on X-ray mammography, it doesn't work very well for at least 40% of the population. Matter of fact, for 10%, it is almost worthless. Again, this is standard mammography. There's some more advanced that's come online recently. Ultrasound is the preferred follow-on technology for women, particularly with dense breasts, where the radiologist needs to get a better evaluation of what is going on. There's a new form of acoustic imaging called automated breast imaging. This is where a robot essentially moves the acoustic probe across the breast. I'm a little ahead of myself. As you can see, there's already an existing market. It's about $1 billion a year, and it's growing quite rapidly. Expected to be almost $3 billion a year by 2026. As you might expect, a market of that size is attracting the majors, GE, Siemens, and Hitachi. You're probably familiar with. And there's some other new companies, QT and Delphinus, are developing some outrageously expensive but really fantastic ultrasound technology. What we're doing is developing a brand new form of acoustic imaging where the resolution is substantially better in the dynamic range, which is a technical term that gives rise to being able to tell good tissue from bad tissue. Faster throughput. One of the problems with existing systems is they take 5 to 10 minutes to clean. Ours will take less than 1 minute, which is very important for patient throughput. Talking too fast. One of the things we're very proud of, by really focusing on the problem at hand rather than taking existing technology and kind of shoehorning it into this particular application, and taking a very fresh look to see what can be done. And as a consequence, been able to not only improve performance, but dramatically reduce the cost. As you can see that the modality here, where the woman lays prone, presents her breast to a bath of warm water, and the sensors never even touch her breast. So all the women out here, I'm sure will appreciate that. So far, we've built a feasibility unit where we're imaging breast phantoms, getting really great results. It's been looked at by a number of technologists, radiologists, and business people and in the field, and they really, really like what they're seeing. As you can see here, that it is a full three-dimensional imaging technology. As you would expect, patent pending. I wish I could kind of go for faster with this, but we're expecting this to be some really important patents, which are crucial for a young startup to get funding. One of the things we feel very strong about is rapid time to market, and to that extent, we've done quite a bit of background work, getting proposals and other aspects to understand just how long the product will take to develop. Here's our team, yours truly. This is like the 7th ultrasound system that I've been responsible for in my career. Larry Pendergrass, a great manager. I don't know if you have met Larry, but he's a former vice president of engineering and Tektronix. Karen Venable, marketing and finance, and Jerry Cole. Very lucky to have Jerry. He spent the last 20 years setting up women's clinics around the country, and so he really understands this space quite well. Next step, we're going to be pretty busy the next 2 years, raising capital, building up the systems, going out for the 510K, which is just something that's necessary for a product of this nature before you can sell it. We're going to go with contract manufacturing route rather than developing our own manufacturing. Again, this is another way to speed time to market. and at the end of which hire a first-rate women's health CEO. Of these efforts, probably the first two are the most difficult initially, and winding up with a fantastic CEO at the end. Well, this is our take-home points, and if you would like to talk to me further, I'll be around. Thank you.